So this is Miss Kitty. She is a young mare that is well known to us and has came to us for periodic treatments of PEMF throughout her training career. And as you can see from this first video, she has a microcurrent on her right front leg because she's had some chronic swelling and thickening of a tendon in that area and is just minimally off at times. And Lakota wanted to make sure that she was ready for the Reined cowhorse futurity in the fall. And so she wanted us to keep Miss Kitty for about a week so that we could see what treatments would be beneficial to help her with the swelling and to reduce the thickening of her tendon. In this part of the video, I'm trotting her on the harder part of our arena, which shows more lameness if you can trot a horse on a very firm, hard surface. And this was day 2 after treatment, and she is moving better, I feel, at that time. And so I was just wanting to do daily assessments on her to see how she's doing with lameness and swelling and palpation. And I think she was getting along pretty good for even just one day of treatment. This is right in here is about where I feel that. And you can almost see it on the, when I actually hold still. That lighter spot is kind of where I feel that thickened area on her. And it's more on the outside. And I feel a little bit of a bump like right there. But the swelling is really improved, but right in there is where I feel a little something that when I feel on this leg, I don't feel. So I think that's our strained area right in there, but a lot more improved than I had been. So we're doing an ultrasound to Miss Kitty's leg. Right through here I felt a thickening of her tendon, so we're doing an ultrasound and then we'll do some massage on it to get it to break up a little bit. She's doing really good. Progress has been amazing, so pretty excited to help her out. So to explain a little bit about therapeutic ultrasound, and that's what we're doing, therapeutic ultrasound on the tendons here. It sends sound waves into the tissues and basically vibrates the tissues. It doesn't produce a picture like diagnostic ultrasound does, but it just provides a healing effect by flushing out the cellular garbage out of the inflamed cells and allows for new blood flow to come in and help the healing process. Okay, now I'm just gonna come in here and basically I'm just rubbing along those tendons to help smooth out the rough spots. She already, there used to be a much larger bump right in there. It's just minimal now. So, and what we've been doing for treatment has been the therapeutic ultrasound, massage, and microcurrent. So she has been making amazing progress. So pretty excited. And then we've been hand walking her. And after we hand walk, we put ice on. We have Ice Vibe boots. We use those. Sometimes the Vibe works, sometimes it doesn't. I think it's a cool concept. You don't necessarily need the vibration, I don't think. If you can get some ice on it or cold hosing, that works too. But if we get any inflammation started from this manual therapy, we would want to, she's still got a little bit of a bump right there that I can feel. If we get any inflammation started from the manual therapy or the exercise, then we want to ward that off from getting too bad with ice packs afterwards. So yeah, right in there, it's still just a little bit thick. Now we have applied our microcurrent unit, and you can see the red light is flashing, and so just leave the ultrasound gel on because that helps conduct the electrical current to the affected area. So I got one on the inside, one on the outside. Now I'm gonna put some rock tape in place, or if I'm using rock tape right now because it's pretty warm and she gets too warm with the back on track boots, but you could, if it was cool, you could use back on track boots, but in the warmer seasons, the rock tape works pretty good. Okay, so you can see I have 2 pieces of rock tape in place. I'll show you on this third piece how I put it on. I do 3 pieces because I don't want to get any sawdust and shavings in there. And so, just like that. Voila! So it's pretty protected, and then it's pretty protected, and I still keep it so I can see if the red light is blinking. So the red light means that it has good contact. So if y'all have a suspensory horse, get a hold of me, because this little microcurrent is amazing for helping heal the suspensory issues. Okay, and here's the other therapy that we do is ice vibe, and this is a knee ice vibe that I've just fashioned for her, or just strapped on her leg. So seems to be working. I don't know if you can hear the vibration going in it. So pretty cool. I think she likes it. Hey. See? It can get a little interesting. So, always keep the cameras rolling. We have a hand-walking friend who kind of freaked out Miss Kitty a little bit because he ran up behind her. So sometimes hand-walking can get a little interesting. Miss Kitty is signed up to compete in the Reined Cowhorse Futurity this fall, so we got to get her healthy so she can make her debut in that. Okay, so Miss Kitty is done with her morning routine, and so she's coming back in her stall. We have her water bucket is fresh, so filled up very nicely. Anxious to eat that grain, so she doesn't want to have me interrupt her. We have alfalfa down there. I didn't fill her grass hay bag because she doesn't eat a lot of grass hay. She doesn't eat like the geldings do, and she is going home sometime today, so we'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, if she eats all of it, we'll give her some more. But there's her stall, nice and clean. We do clean stalls twice a day, so we try to keep them as clean as possible. Things that we normally do with Kitty is So I usually walk her, do an ultrasound to that swollen area, and then we would do some ice or Ice 5 boots. Again, she's looking great, so I don't think she needs any of it today, and today's discharge day. So, but those are some things that we've done with her. And I would do massage. So typically I ultrasound her leg, massage it, do some stretching and some ice. She will go home on a prescribed exercise program where it's controlled, and so it include hand walking and then ridden walking and things like that. So just to give you an idea, she's at the end of her program, so we're making sure that she's going to do well without all of that care, I guess. Okay, so Miss Kitty hasn't had any therapies for the last 24 hours, and we palpated her leg, and she does still have some soreness. So let me see if I can show you guys that. So we're gonna see about palpating her suspensory here, and you'll watch when I get right here, she gets real flinchy. So she still has some pain there, so we will let her owner know that.